So you have an experiment that you want to walk us through.
Yeah, I thought it was
specific to B2B and TikTok.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because I don't think it's a topic that's going away, right? TikTok isn't going away.
No.
And it's whether we like it or not, that's where people are, and if you're a marketer, you have to go where the eyeballs are, right? People are on TikTok. It's just there's no getting around it, and so I think it's interesting what Silvio did. Silvio Perez, he's the head of performance marketing at Metadata, and he did a quick experiment. He runs a newsletter also called Ad Conversion, and he wanted to promote the newsletter on TikTok, and so he was like, I'll just do a test of paid ads on TikTok and see how it works.
Specific to get B2B.
Right, exactly. Yeah, sorry. So his Ad Conversion newsletter is specifically for B2B marketers, essentially. So he was like, let's just see, I'm going to throw some ad dollars behind this experiment, see if I can identify them and get them to sign up for my newsletter. That's the basic experiment. He will walk through what he did, but basically it was a pretty simple goal. He just wanted to reach B2B marketers, right? So he had a simple lead gen form that they have within TikTok's native platform, and he created a quick video, and then asked 2 questions within the form: Are you a B2B marketer? And then what's your job title? And that was it. It's pretty straightforward. What was interesting is that he basically came back with 87% of folks responded yes that they're a B2B marketer, and 21% entered perfect titles directly into that form. And it's not like LinkedIn ads where it'll auto-populate certain things, right?
You actually have to put the information in yourself.
Exactly, yeah.
So people are interacting with this TikTok ad.
Exactly. And the thing, he says he was blown away by the response and some indirect sales that he got from it. And the majority of leads entered they entered a title, but that was the broader version of the title, so they didn't have to, go into specifics about what their title was, but they still entered something that was generally, representative of their job title. And then what I think is the most interesting part of it is that with TikTok ads, your ability to target is more broad. So you can target based on interests, right? But you can't go too deep.
Yeah.
Whereas other platforms, obviously, you can go really deep on targeting your audience. So you can target based on interest, and take LinkedIn, for example. You can go company, you can go job title, seniority, all these different things. Yeah, very specific. Whereas with TikTok, you're using your creative, and that's what he did here, is he's using his creative as the filter, right? So he basically opens up his ad creative, his video with, I'm going to get his exact link. So he basically says, if you're a B2B marketer, understanding XYZ, that is his opening line for his in-feed video. So as you're scrolling through and you hear somebody say, if you're a B2B marketer and you're not, you're going to keep going.
Yeah, and if you are, I'm going to stop.
Exactly. And so I think that's, to me, the most interesting part of this is that your reach is crazy big, and you're not overthinking the platforms. You're not outsmarting yourself using the platforms, like you might on some other platforms with their native targeting. With this, you're just throwing creative out there and saying, hey, if you're in my target audience, this might be interesting to you. And it's sort of self-filtering out and trying to get to that target, your ideal customer that way, which is interesting, I think.
So his experiment proved
that you actually can reach these people on TikTok. Which is interesting. And
B2B does have a place on TikTok.
It does have a place on TikTok, but it's obviously more nuanced than that.
And really, look at the results of that experiment. B2B does have a place on TikTok. And when you look at who's on TikTok, it is the age group.
Yeah.
20 to 29, 30 to 39.
For sure.
And even that younger generation that's coming into the workforce.
Yeah.
I would totally agree B2B has a place on TikTok, looking at all of that.
Yeah, I think I completely agree. And I think, so just to kind of bring it back home, just some key takeaways from this experiment and just in general, I think some starting points for folks who might not be as active on TikTok, maybe even ourselves as a company. We'll get there. No, not you. No, Savannah's a pro. But like we talked about before, good marketing happens where the eyeballs are, right? Yeah. If you're a good marketer, you find where they are and you go to them and engage. And you can't sit and wait on another platform that people are less involved with.
Yeah, immerse yourself now.